Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back unexpectedly to episode 12 of Old World. I was originally going to end this series at the end of the last video after sort of realising that winning via conquest is just not feasible. But a few people have said they'd like to see me continue with this game, and I actually thought, do you know what, that's not a bad opportunity to try something, because first of all, this is the first game that I've played on this difficulty level, and I have lagged behind a little bit because I've spent so many time and resources building up an army for, and losing a lot of that army as well for very little return. I mean, yes, I've gained a couple of cities out of it. In fact, so far, just a single city. I think I will probably try and take out the last remaining two cities of this nation. First of all, because I've nearly already got this one. And secondly, they're going to be really pissed with me from now on. So I just really need to wipe them out. So I will continue towards that. So without further ado, let's see what we can do here. I do have some units left that can do some of the things. Again, I think a lumber mill over here would probably benefit us more than anything. So let's go and do that. I do have a lot of units that haven't moved yet also. So let's actually go and do the attack. We might still have barbarians coming in. Everything over here has moved where it can. So that's fine. I've got some more units coming in here. We've also got Babylon quite close to us. So we do have to be a little bit careful. We could end up getting attacked. But this has given me an opportunity to concentrate on working with my workers. Let's go and work on something like the lighthouse. I don't have many wonders. I did have somebody comment on the fact that I was skipping a lot of wonders, and that's because I built quite a few in the previous game, and you know, wonders are good buildings. They do give you some great things, but I was just trying to concentrate on pumping out an army. Didn't do a particularly good job of it, but that was the plan anyway. You are in the brown area, so I might just bring you back over here, although there's not a great deal of good tiles for you to build on right now. I guess we could continue getting some these are mines, aren't they, or are they quarries? Yeah, these are mines, so let's continue to get some mines next to each other. They'll all benefit from one another. Okay, not much more to do here, so we'll just go ahead and end the turn. Now, also, I realise I haven't been uploading videos daily for a little while. I did slow things down a little bit with Old World because some of the interest from viewers was dying off. But I do have some of the games in the backlog that I do want to cover. But I have, finally, after about 5 or 6 years, a new PC on the way. Something with a little bit more grunt. So I don't want to get too deep into anything because obviously I've got to reinstall everything, and there's always the possibility that I'll end up losing save game files and stuff like that, even though I try my best to keep them. We can take a sizable donation or be owed a favour by Persia. I think we'll just take the donation for now. If we want to get a head start on a few more wonders, I'm going to need the money to buy the materials. So let's do that. I'm not going to bother too much with these units here for now. I think I'll just leave them sat around. I mean, I could be moving them over to this city over here. So yeah, but Babylon have really sort of started to spread close to me. Got to be careful with those guys. Could go and attack them, but seems a bit like folly. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of some of these enemy units that are lingering around. And let's see if we can move in with a few more units here. So, they've not got an awful lot left in here. And I'll attack with what I can. I'll attack with the elephants. This elephant now can't reach. I don't know how I managed to stuff that one up. Let's move the swordsman around. Move the elephant in here. I could take a shot with you. We can hit with the elephant. We can hit with you. Not quite down yet. We'll hit with the Axeman. So it takes so long just to get their health down. Now I do have some more units down here. These units aren't going to be able to do a lot because the city's already overcrowded. So I'm going to start moving these units up towards their other city. Just because they may start producing units to come and attack me. And if they do, I'd like to be able to take those units out. So no workers with anything to do. I could go ahead and move this scout over there, but that seems like a little bit of a risk. So, in fact, we don't need that scout up here. Let's go and use this scout to have a little bit of a look around and see what Babylon are up to. Might have to go around through my own territory here. There's not much more I can do. Do have another scout all the way over here. Now you're right at the bottom of the map. Still quite a bit of area that I haven't explored yet. That's a fair few barbarians. That is a lot of barbarians over there. I don't want this guy getting attacked. I'm just going to back him up and stick him in the trees where he's reasonably safe. So that's an interesting development. Let's just go straight on to the next turn. And yes, I admit that I'm really abusing the undo move thing, but you know, if it's there, I'm going to use it. It's right there on the interface. Not like I'm using console mode or anything, they've put it in for a reason. I appreciate that it's mostly there for you to undo misclicks and stuff, but it's just too easy. Free Court Minister. Treasury and Granary could really be useful. Moats can also be useful as well. But let's get administration because it's only a single turn, so that's fine. So let's get our workers doing some stuff. It's recommending the necropolis here. And a courthouse here. A pasture here. Let's go get the necropolis. Just, you know, because we can. Got some more workers freely wandering around. We can go get these camels. That will actually give us some more orders. Just recommending a courthouse and the Odeon and a grove. I mean, there's lots of stuff it wants us to get. So let's work on that. So trying to prioritise my workers a little bit more than my militaristic units at the moment. So we can come down here and get that pasture. That seems worthwhile. Okay, now let's move on to our military units. Got a few extra units now because I have been producing some extra units. So let's move you out of the city. I don't want to use up all of my orders here where I don't need to. So yeah, certainly keep some of these units around. I just sort of put them on stand around and do nothing mode for a while. I've really been throwing out these archers, haven't I? Okay, so let's deal with this one first. Can we clear this and take reasonably little damage? We've got a promotion for you. You're not on a hill. You're not in trees. We'll just give you straight up combat. So we'll do the ranged attacks first. You had your attack? Oh no, you're out of range. Yeah, we are doing like little to no damage to this unit and city. Going to take at least one more turn. We might even end up losing another unit along the way. I was going to say, where's their other city? They must have one. I think that is their last city. So we will carry on with that. Got some more units up here I could be moving up. But again, I think I'm going to keep some of these units around here just for defensive purposes. We have an event. So the people should worship me as a god. All cities' shrine gives one discontent. So can adopt pagan state religions. That could be useful, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Because I have really been not dealing with the happiness issues in my cities, and I need to fix that. So just trying to get the scout there out of harm's way. I know I've got another scout that I want to sort of get around here, because he can't come through that way. So that's fine. We've got a city. You have finished production on a rancher. Should probably work on a festival. Do have some stuff here. Although an apprentice shopkeeper would give us some more science. But we do need to try and sort out the discontent. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Taking its time. Okay. Lots of stuff that I just can't be bothered to read anymore. So, library would get us some more science. We could get horse archers, but I don't really think we need them if I'm not going to be going to war that much. And we've still got the camel archers. Professional army could be useful. Could have done with that a long time ago. Game is recommended monasticism, which is not a bad idea. Again, it is more science. So let's just go for that. And find something for our builders to do. It is suggesting mines. Again, not a bad idea. Suggesting a lumber mill over there. That would actually be quite a good lumber mill. So let's go ahead and do that one. Got one more worker who's currently free. So I was just building a lot of mines with you. I would like to grab this actually. That'd give us a lot of iron. We've got most of the other stuff here. We could get a hamlet there. Not all that useful. It is recommending us getting a theatre. I actually agree that would be good. So let's go ahead and do that. Which unit is this? This is one of the random units, isn't it? Or is it? I think it is. I think we can probably get rid of it for now. It's just disbanded. It'll save us a bit of food in the long run. Okay. So let's go back to over here. So now they've actually managed to get a unit out over here. So let's go ahead and attack that unit. He actually backed up. That's interesting. Let's see how much damage we can... In fact, let's just try and weaken that unit down quickly. We might be able to take the city without using all of our other units. You've got a promotion. Again, I can give you Ranger. Got some melee units coming, so let's give you Brave. Again, getting this city's health down to 0 is going to take forever. It's getting there, though. And even that was still not enough to take the city. Absolutely ridiculous. If I'd have saved that archer's shot for the city, I might have been able to take it. I'm almost tempted to undo everything just to take that back. Because I probably should have done it in that order. I know this is terrible cheese. Okay, everything has been undone. So now we're going to take all of the range shots. You're going to get your promotion. I think I'm actually going to give you focus instead, actually. And now we'll go in with all the melee units. There we go. Finally, we're able to capture the city. Excellent. So now they've only got one city left. And they've got that one unit there. So we should be able to deal with things. Now we can move you around here. And have a look what's going on south of our borders. Guess we can do a little more exploration with you. See what Rome's up to. We can harvest that marble. We'll take it. Not too much going on up here. We've got some... Right, they want a truce. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm literally just going to wipe them out. We can adopt Carthaginian paganism. Yeah, let's go for it. So that's now the state religion. Not too much I can do here. We will want to heal these units up. We need to choose a production over here because we've finished the gardener. Is there anything we want to do to try and push our borders out? Is there anything specific that we want to get here? We could go and try and reduce some discontent there. Well, we're already reducing discontent. We get some science. Let's go ahead and do that. Again, not much more to do on this turn. I do have a unit that apparently is free. Oh, this guy. Well, yeah, we kind of go and attack from up the hill. I mean, you're quite weak compared to them, but that was a good chunk of their health. So that's fine. We'll end the year. And then we can probably deal with this unit. Just have a general with it. There's strong versus ranged units. I mean, we might end up losing one more unit here to this guy. Yeah, we did, unfortunately. I mean, luckily it was only a swordsman. So that's fine. Now, you're suggesting a granary there. That's not a bad idea. So we'll go ahead and get the granary. And we've got another worker over here. So yeah, you're just building mines everywhere. Do you know what? It's worth getting that hamlet because it will then give us the iron. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let's do the rest of things with our units. So our ranged units are all unfettered, so we'll move in and take this guy out with the ranged units. Anything that is on full health or close to full health, I'm just going to move in to my little murder squad here. We'll have to do some jigging around of units, give them space, but I think that's fine. Barely going to do any damage here. You've actually got a promotion. Let's just give you combat. This elephant, I think, is probably strong enough that I'll just move it in. There we go. And I'm sure that's their last city now. We can check that by looking at the scores. And see that they have 2 points from 1 developing city. Yep, so they only have a single city left. Okay, that's fine. We do... Oh, we have these units. I'd almost forgotten about these. And obviously moving you around is difficult because we've got zone of control to worry about. So they can't get you around there because of zone of control. And I'm out of orders anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's a moot point. Also means I can't move any of my other units, but we do have some cities that can get on and do things. You've got some quite bad discontent going on there. We could put a governor in, possibly. There's none that really improve discontent. Bit of extra science would be nice. Nope, can't put you in there. Okay, well we still need to build something in these cities. So no more units here. Let's get the apprentice officer. And then we'll go to this city and we'll get the apprentice poet. Let's try and build on our science. So let's see what the AI comes back with. I don't think he's got any units left. I mean, you can still produce units in the city. But he's now down to a single city, and then we'll get out of wars then. Apparently the end is near. Get some culture. All families get 40 opinion. I'm going to take the opinion for now, because I have been kind of ignoring that. You're our chance. Let's just upgrade your discipline. For our ambassador, let's max your charisma. Oh, apologies for the edit there. A little coughing fit snuck up on me. And no, don't worry, it's not COVID. I've had that. That was a long time ago. I've also just noticed we have a baby. There's a 1-year-old baby here who has an opinion of me. He's cautious. He's my relative, third in line. Okay, just randomly seen that weird uncanny valley baby face there. So we have some workers who are doing nothing. The Great Ziggurat. We could do that. We would have to buy the stone. But we can afford, so let's do that. We have another worker down here. Now, suggesting a quarry. That's actually a good quarry, because it is at the base of the mountains. So let's do our military units where we can. So we'll move some units around. Got to take the long way, of course, because we've got zone of control issues. So back up with ranged units. Anything that can hit from range should stay at range. Move in with melee units. Obviously melee hits are going to be a little bit more difficult with this city because we've got, you know, it's on the coast, so we've got fewer tiles that we can stand in to hit it from. Put the archers at the back because the archers have much better range. This city actually looks very weak. We've got it down to almost nothing in a single, well, I say 2 turns, I suppose, technically. What are you up to? Promoting a onager. I do need to move this unit down here because I was going to have a look and see what they were up to. Probably nothing good. As for this guy, I mean, you've uncovered a lot of the terrain, I suppose. Let's stick you up on the hill. We've got a couple of cities that are doing nothing. We could probably do... Let's get the shopkeeper in there. Do like science. We've got another city. You're still level 5 there. Let's do Festival 2. And try and get some of the discontent down. I think we've probably got time for one more turn. We're 4 turns away from getting monasticism. We're on turn 94 of 200, so almost halfway through the game. Persia is a good 10 victory points ahead of me. So I really need to just start boosting up the culture of my cities. It's a good way to get more victory points is to have higher development cities. So yeah, wonders are going to be really good for that. And we've died, so now we've lost. We've got a new ruler. So yeah, we've got some sort of issues going on now. Do we want a free archer? Oh, let's get the free culture. Okay. +2 charisma. Either way is +2 charisma. +1 discontent in Carthage. Gain 2 chariots. Or +1 culture level in Carthage and reduce discontent in other cities. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Oh, this is for our next ambition. Cohorts and martial code. Barding and infantry square. Let's go for barding and infantry square. Oh, wow, there's a lot of pop-ups. Let's just become gracious. Choose a new governor. We'll put ourselves in because we'll make a lot of money doing that way. Your newest city, who are we going to give it to? So where are we? Yeah, probably needs to be you because you're only pleased. Let's give it to you. So this city is now ours. That means that we can now heal up these units. And we should now be able to take this city. There we go, and they have been eliminated. So we still have to wait for this city to come back to us before we can do anything else. I will definitely leave some of these units around here because I think we need some for protection. We'll heal these units up as soon as we can do. Yeah, see, Babylon got quite a lot of stuff going on down here. More settlers. And they've definitely got some roads in. Roads is something that I should build as well. I have really sort of just given up on roads at this point, and I should not do. Is this one of my warriors? Why am I all the way out here? Why could I not harvest that? Oh, it needs time to regenerate. I was going to say I'm close to my own territory. Okay, that's fine. No free workers. We do have a couple of cities that need to do something. Your discontent level is low. A ranch would take a long time. Everything here would take a long time. Let's get a master poet in there. And then over here... Yeah, your discontent's going to go up quick. But I think we can probably get that gardener in there. Yeah, that seems decent. And now I've got a few units with nothing really to do. I could start moving them back to my own territory to get a heal or two. You're fully healed now, so that's nice. Another war elephant here. You can't make it back in a single turn, so I'll just stay here until this thing ticks over. And again, yeah, you can do little more now. We might come down here later on. But that is the end of the turn. Actually got some orders remaining this time around. But yeah, so that extra city gave us an extra +2 because it's a developing city. But if we get some strong cities, we could really bump that up. And also, I'm building at least 3 wonders at the moment, so they're going to be worth another 6 points when they all finish. So we'll see how that goes. No head of Zoroastrianism at the moment, with the look of things. So we'll see how that works out for us. But yeah, so I'll carry on with this series, at least while people are still interested in watching it. And I will try and increase the regularity with which I upload. I don't want to do too many too fast because I find it has diminishing returns. A lot of people don't have the time to watch you know, videos every day, and that obviously they have other people that they like to watch as well. And I find that if I put too many videos out too quickly, that people sort of fall behind, and then when you fall so far behind, you just think, well, I haven't got time to catch up, so I just stop. That's why I don't put them out as often. So my intent is to get several series on the go all at the same time, but that will be when the new PC comes, which should be a bit of a beast. And I'm going to do a little video on that as well. I know I did when I got this one, like 5 or 6 years ago, whatever it was. I know not everybody's interested in that, but it'll be there on the channel if anyone will be interested in what I am getting. And I will see you next time. So, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.